It's 2025 and we're starting the new year off with the awesome Pokemon challenge, letting you, my amazing community, decide my team. You all chose some real fan favorites and then there were some questionable choices. But that's not all. We'll be pitting this team against Pokémon Legacy Emerald, a nice little reimagined version of the classic. No over-the-top features like megas or physical special splits, just streamlined moves, refined types, and of course a bit more of a challenge to really test the team, along with some personal rules like level capping and no healing items. Now let's see if this community's team is able to take us to victory. We begin our journey like all great trainers, in the back of a moving truck. But as soon as we step outside, we see a grown man being chased by a baby Zigzagoon. And honestly, dude, just kick it. So naturally, we step in with our community chosen starter, Mudkip. After that, we name him Starkip and go teach May a lesson in Pokemon battling. And even with the type advantage, she goes down. L trainer. Next, it's time to build out our team, starting with the next Pokemon that the community voted for. Everyone's favorite HM raccoon, Zigzagoon. Also, special shout out to our community member Joseph for her nickname Zig. Our next catch is none other than, no, not this one. No, not you either. Okay, come on, what's the encounter rate on this thing? Finally, a fan favorite and an awesome choice, Routes, which we nickname Athena. We stopped by the local gym to see its leader, our dad, which is the only dad you ever really get in the Pokemon series. We helped Wally catch his own Routes, which appeared immediately. Lucky kid. Then we marched on through the Hoenn countryside, but a Team Aqua grunt was trying to rob someone. So naturally, Ziggy single-handedly defeats him, and he runs off like the little thief he is. We finally hit Rustboro City and go into our first gym, where Starkip dominates Roxanne's new rock team, but then her Lily came out. So we switch in Athena, who got spammed with Astonish. Despite that, he hits it back with Confusion, and with 1 HP left, wins the battle, earning us our first gym badge. So far, this community team's not looking too bad, guys. Before leaving the city, a frantic worker asked us to recover his stolen goods. And come on, man, you gotta be more responsible than that. But he also kidnapped the poor Wingull, and we can't let that slide. Ziggy comes in to save the day, defeating the Aqua grunt with ease. We return the Devon goods, and the CEO asks us to deliver a letter to his son and the goods to one of his colleagues, because apparently we are an errand boy to him. Luckily, gym number 2's there, so we agree. On the way, May shows up for another rival battle, but Ziggy headbutts Spoink out of existence, followed by Athena coming in and confusing Trico to submission. With May out the way, the grateful Wingull owner gives us a fair ride to Dewford town, where our next gym and the next community Pokemon await. The community has chosen Aeron, a Pokemon I have never used before, and we name her Nibbles. We do a little training to evolve our team, and with Athena evolved, I think we have a pretty good shot at sweeping Brawly's team. It's Makuhita one-shotted us with Feint Attack that really set up the vibe for how this gym was gonna go. If you're wondering how it knocked us out, Dark type moves are physical here while Ghost type moves are special. But that's not all, it then bulks up into a reversal spam, getting rid of the majority of the team. Starkip manages to take it down, but then Breloom appears. Yeah, GG. After regrouping with a little bit of training, it's time for round 2. Starkip leads the charge against Makuhita, slowly wearing it down with Mud Shot. Then Breloom arrives. Nibble steps in, landing some solid hits with Mud Slap and Headbutt, but a crit Mega Drain knocks it out. However, her efforts weren't in vain, with Athena stepping in to finish Breloom with Confusion. Finally, Ziggy lands a big headbutt blow on Metatite, earning us our second gym badge. We light up Granite Cave and search for none other than the champion of Hoenn, Steven Stone. After delivering the letter, we're rewarded with Steel Wing, TM that no one on my team can use. We set sail for Slateport City to visit the local museum to enrich our brains, but it's invaded with a bunch of Team Aqua grunts. We pass by him and deliver the Devon goods to Captain Stern, but before we can relax, Team Aqua ambushes us, and long story short, they lose. embarrassingly. Then their leader Archie gives us a warning that we immediately ignore. On the road, we encounter Electrite, but the community didn't vote for it. Sorry, Sparky. But Ziggy evolves just in time for a rival battle. Starkit mudshots Spoink, Nibbles distracts Grovyle so Ziggy can headbutt it, and Torkoal is walled off and defeated by Starkit. Easy win. In Mauville City, Wally tries to prove himself with his lone rolls. Needless to say, that didn't go well. We head to the gym to face Watson, and with the ultimate electric counter in the form of Starkit, this gym should be a walk in the Pokepark. Nibble falls immediately to a bubble beam. Honestly, that was on me. Ziggy manages to headbutt Chinchou down, but gets paralyzed in the process. Starkit mudshots Magneton with ease, but then he sends out his little wheat. Why does it know that? This adorable little menace sweeps my entire team with Magical Leaf and Spark. I just got swept by a Plusle. I can't live this down. After regrouping, it's time for round 2. It happens again and again. I've lost to Plusle 3 times. I blame my community for this. Alright, let's do this. Athena leads only to get paralyzed and do nothing. Great start. Ziggy takes over, landing 2 clutch headbutt flinches to take down Chinchou. Ziggy handles Magnitude with a good old mud shot, and then Plusle enters the battle. But not only does Ziggy tank Magical Leaf, Spark, and Breakthrough Paralysis, it lands a crit headbutt, sending this little terror flying. Arceus be praised. Starkit finishes off this fight by mudshotting Manectrix, earning our 3rd gym badge. Shout out to Ziggy for being the MVP of this battle. We continue our journey through the fiery path, past Fall Arbor Town, and head into Meteor Falls where Team Magma's causing trouble. Team Aqua scares them off, but we learn that they stole a meteorite and took it to Mount Chimney. At the top of the mountain, it's an all-out brawl between Team Aqua and Team Magma. We battle our way through the grunts in an underwhelming admin before facing their leader, Maxie. Side note, I really like his sprite, it's just a bit less nerdy than what we have now. Maxie leaves with Mighty Anna, but Ziggy shows out, tanking hits and delivering massive headbutts. Camera enters the fray with Athena trying to take it down, only to get buried by a bunch of rocks. Fortunately, this allowed Starkit to clean up with Bubble Beam. Both teams retreat and we're left with a meteorite that we will never use. After we show off some Acrobite skills down the mountain, we reach Lava Ridge Town where Nibbles evolves. It's also home to our 4th gym badge. But first we have to battle Flannery. She starts with Vulpix setting up Sunny Day to weaken our water moves, but that doesn't do anything against ground moves like Mudshot. And her Macargo meets the same fate. Expecting a solar beam from Camerupt, we switch to Athena, only to get hit with Magnitude. Sorry, Athena. Nibbles tries rock tombing, but it gets overcooked by overheat, leaving Starkit to finish this all with a crit mudshot. Oh, and her ace Torkoal, I mean, it couldn't do anything against us. We just threw more mud at it. Outside, May gives us the go goggles for the desert that we'll never visit, and takes us to Petalburg to face our dad. But Wally comes in trying to prove himself again, so we just beat him up. But hey man, at least he has more than one Pokemon. That's progress. Now it's time for a father-son showdown with Athena evolving for the occasion. Nibble shines, KOing Vigoroth with takedowns and outplaying Lanude's digs with Bulk Up, Iron Tail, and more takedowns. When Slacking enters, Ziggy steps in, flinching and headbutting him. Even after getting blasted with a counter, she stand talls and headbutts for the win, with Starkit delivering a critical Bubble Beam to defeat Girafarig, securing our 5th gym badge. We're more than halfway through the game, and so far, this community voted team is looking amazing. It's taking everyone down and showing them who's boss. And that Plusle thing is probably gonna be a one-time thing, really.
A few moments later.
We got swept by Pelipper. Pelipper. This stupid bird. I'm never gonna live this down. Just go ahead and watch this video. Alright, just go click.